Let's also tell you that officials from the Nigerian embassy in Bangui, the capital of the Central African Republic, have taken custody of a group of Nigerian miners who were stranded in a remote village in the Bambari region. The miners, recruited by a Chinese mining company, recently made a distress call in a viral video alleging abandonment and mistreatment at the mining site. In the video, 6 men appealed to Nigerians to help draw attention to their situation at Senyi village. In response, the Nigerian government, through the Nigerians in the Diaspora Commission, confirmed it is actively engaging with relevant authorities to ensure their safe evacuation. In an update on Wednesday, NiDCOM said the miners have arrived in the capital city. Chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Dr. Abike Dabiri-Erewa, joins me now to share some situation reports from the countries where Nigerians are resident. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, ma'am. It's quite a lot to unpack, but let's start with the one closest home, Ghana. Thankfully, our understanding from the video we saw earlier is that an understanding has been established. But what sort of crisis prevention mechanism does your office deploy to prevent this sort of avoidable events from happening in the first place?
Yeah, there's calm, a lot of calm in Ghana. And I must say that a lot of exaggeration on social media. And as you saw, Ambassador Bianca has been having high-level consultations. She's met with the traditional institution, the Inspector General, and even the Nigerian community in Ghana. So it's just about better communication. All the acted on was perception, rumors, or kidnappings is going on. He has to be Nigerian. So somebody says he has a kingdom. So it's about better communication and ensuring that, we keep telling our people to remain calm and to just not take any laws into their hands. So nothing really happened, except the fact that somebody went on social media and posted a very, not a very particularly nice comment. And then we told everybody, don't keep exacerbating the situation. And I'm glad that the situation is calm. There are more visits between Nigeria and Ghana to keep talking to both sides. And we're brothers and sisters, all like Siamese twins, and nothing really should divide us.
Let's take on the situation in Central African Republic. We understand that an agent was responsible for taking these citizens to the country. What exactly went wrong with the situation? Is there an investigation, perhaps a possible prosecution of the person who took Nigerians there?
First and foremost, their condition was very disheartening. I mean, if you know where they found themselves, in a very remote part. If you remember, the incident happened like the 23rd of July or so, if I can remember, but they just arrived late yesterday night. It was a long, tortuous journey. The roads are very bad, and they had to be escorted by security men of the Central African Republic. And we say a big thank you to them for their support, and a big thank you to Mr. President, who said, listen, those guys must be rescued. Once he also saw the distress call. So it took days to get there, and 2 of them were actually not feeling too well, got there sick, and thanks to the Nigerian embassy, the Nigerian ambassador, who is taking good care of them, and then prepare them to return home. And the agent is here in Nigeria. He should be prosecuted. He's been identified. NAPTIP should prosecute him, name and shame him. Let's use him as an example of what should not happen. He would just tell you, he got them jobs. What kind of jobs? And then for our brothers and sisters who have been promised jobs that are not there, maybe this should make them understand that these jobs are a lie. These jobs are not there. They are not existent. Meanwhile, the agent has collected money. The agent has made money. So I believe that they will be prosecuted by NAPTIP. The agent will be prosecuted by NAPTIP. We expect the guys back home to tell their story. And there were more than 6, actually. There were much more than 6 that were trafficked, also trafficked in lieu of a job that is not existent. And hopefully, this will serve as a good example to our brothers and sisters who go in search of jobs that don't exist. The situation in your country is better than what you're going to see in places. I mean, it's unimaginable. They'll tell their stories when they come, what they actually went through and where they found themselves.
Okay. Before we take on the other issues, I wanted to ask, what would be your summation as to why Nigerian citizens continue to fall prey to such situation, looking for jobs probably non-existent?
traffickers. They tell lies and they fall into those lies and believe them. Take Libya, for instance. Despite all the announcements, all the publicity, don't go to Libya. It's a shame that just as of yesterday, I said very distressful about Libya. And for Libya, it's a war-torn country. There may not be much anybody can do in that situation. So I don't think anybody in this country will not know now that you shouldn't go to Libya, but they're still going. So the agents need to be named and shamed. They need to be prosecuted, and NAPTIP is doing a lot of that. And most important is that as long as the traffickers are working about, they'll see somebody that will fall prey. So everybody needs to just spread their awareness, talk about it, and ensure that the next victim doesn't fall prey. I mean, I've seen a lot in this situation. When they come back, they tell you that they would rather be selling guguru under the streets somewhere than go through the experience they went through. So the traffickers are responding to the banks, and the media also, we all need to work together in this. It's not about government and them, it's about all of us being part of this and saving the next life that may just bring jeopardy.
Let's talk about Ayo and Austin that were murdered in South Africa. Is an update to that investigation that you can share with us? What is the South African government telling you?
Investigating, and they promised thorough and fair investigation into the matter, and we believe they will do that.
What about in recent months, we know that Taiwo Raji and Yemi Akinwumi were shot dead by South African citizens. That was in April of this year. The suspected killer was released on bail. Then another Nigerian businessman, Silas, was kidnapped, also in April. And then we have another one, Julius, who was attacked and killed. That was in 2024. Not to mention some other people we might not know about. Do you follow these cases through? And what is the kind of conversation that's being had on these matters?
Yes, we do follow them through, and there are embassies in those countries actually do go to court when the cases come up for hearing. And we also have to continue to appeal to our people that we should just try to obey laws of other countries and not get into trouble. But here is the thing, and Mr. President has also said it, we're going to ensure that no Nigerian is punished for an offense they didn't commit. But at the same time, we appeal to our brothers and sisters to obey the laws of other countries. We can't go to another country and be the aggressor and now come and say we're the victim. So we appeal to them, but we guarantee that you will not be punished for an offense you didn't commit. So we keep monitoring the cases. There was an incident in Italy. The case has been decided, and the accuser has been punished. So there are many cases like that. In South Africa, don't forget that the cases do take a while and some time, and we keep following them up, and we are also engaging diplomatically. Now, in South Africa, there should be an early warning signal mechanism that should be in place, but the MOU has still not been signed. So we expect South Africa to sign that early warning signal mechanism so that when cases like this happen, the security agencies act on them immediately. That was the outcome of discussions between both countries. And I'll tell you, the case of South Africa is not about people-to-people conversations and connections, and about perceptions. So the perception that when the Nigerians are taking our jobs, they're taking our women, it's wrong. But at the same time, we appeal to our brothers and sisters living there to avoid getting into trouble, to avoid crime. And at the same time, we tell South Africans that you cannot judge all of us because one person committed a crime. Every country has criminals. So don't judge us by the activities of the few. That's in South Africa. I can give you a lot of doctors, engineers, professionals that are doing good things. But again, in the media, bad news travels fast. We've had Diaspora Day where thousands of Nigerians came to showcase their skills, celebrate the best of Nigerians abroad, but you're not talking about it. What we talk about are the negative, which do not represent the majority of the diaspora. So the media will have a lot of role to play. Let's celebrate the good things about us.
Yeah, I know we've come a long way as a continent, but, you know, situations like what happens in Ghana and South Africa takes our mind back to 1969 when the Ghanaian government issued the infamous aliens compliance order, and the same concerns. I'm heading somewhere with this, ma'am. The same concerns is still coming up today.
Let's stop promoting hatred amongst our brothers and sisters. So where Ghana must go. I will not go to encourage another. Please stop it. And let's do the right thing. Let's promote unity and love. Nigerians and Ghanaians love themselves. Social media is the cause of the problem. The media is part of the problem. Let's stop promoting negativity. You're talking about 1969. We're in 2025, please. Let's promote unity amongst Africans and stop, you know, discouraging ourselves to love one another and be friends with them. The media, you play a major role in this, and it's not good.
There are pertinent issues that still need to be addressed if we are to promote that unity.
That promote that, and you are doing the same thing. Please, let's promote unity and love. I'm not talking about 1969. This is 2025.
I'm told that's all the time we have for this conversation. Thank you very much for speaking with us. We appreciate your time.